One.
Morning, morning, morning. Welcome to the day before the US election on November the 5th. And I'm going to give you my prediction for tomorrow. And there's only one person that's going to be winning this election, and that's going to be Kamala Harris. I think she's going to wipe the floor. I think it's all going to be blue from east to west. And it's basically going to be from California all the way through to Maine. I think she could even take Texas, which will be a tight one. But Colin Aldred is really good. You know, let's get rid of that, as Trump says, that lying Ted Cruz, because he's been there for 11 years and he's done absolutely shit. So let's basically get rid of him, you know, and let's get all the ladies' freedoms back. We need to move forward. One of the beauties of America is that everybody needs to keep out of your bedroom, and it's all about freedom and liberty for all. So basically, you know, it's as simple as that. And I really believe that, I don't like this racialism. I think we need to put all this hate behind us, all this hate for nationalities, the Haitians eating the pets and the dogs and, you know, the rats, whatever they're eating. We need to put all that hate behind us, and we really need to start moving on. All he has to do, you know, I mean, he can't even open a garbage truck, you know, the weekend. And he really needs to put all that behind him. You know, all the people in his rallies are walking out of his rallies, Mr. Trump. And, you know, I mean, he just needs to, his time is done. We need to put him behind us, and we really need to start to move forward, you know. So basically, get out there and vote, make the difference. What was interesting, I was telling a story to somebody in the office, that I put up my Harrison Walsh signs in my street, and then 2 or 3 doors down they put up some Trump signs the next day, which I thought was real funny. All of a sudden they appeared, and then within a couple of days you'd be surprised how many Harrison Walsh signs appeared in my neighbourhood as you look in the block. And I know that there's a lot of neighbours in my area, regardless whether you're a Republican or you're a Democrat. You know what, in the middle of a flood or a hurricane, I'll still come and help you chop your trees down. That's what Texans do. They help one another and they come forward, because we have different, and that's what I don't like about the way the Republican Party's gone, because we're different parties. We are the inside enemy, which I really don't like. You know, we are the enemy within, which to me is not the way American politics is done. He doesn't conduct himself like a president. He's not respected in the world like a president. We need a president that can lead and set by example. And one of the things that I've always said about President Trump is, if you was hiring, and that's what we basically do on the voting stage at the moment, we are hiring a president to take this country forward. Would you honestly hire somebody if the people that's worked for him have basically now all of a sudden come out and said, no, I wouldn't work for him again. No, I don't think he did a good job. No, he was unethical. And I just think for the world's biggest power, which America is, go USA. And that basically for us to go ahead and move forward with somebody like Trump would be a huge mistake. And how we would be reflected in the world, you know, in different parts of the world. They laugh at Americans, to be perfectly honest. But you know what? We should still be proud who we are. What are we? The land of the free and the home of the brave. And we need to stick to that. We are America, and we need a leader, as in Kamala Harris, that can basically go out there and lead the country and set a good example for democracy, because that's what we're fighting for now. To hell with Project 2025. Do you honestly think, I mean, the disparaging comments that he made about Liz Cheney the weekend, about getting 9 people or, you know, rifles facing Liz Cheney like a firing squad. Do you honestly think that's the type of president that we should have, setting an example for your children? Because that's what's going to happen. Our children and grandchildren are going to look back and say, what was you doing electing an idiot like this? So basically, get out and vote. Please get out there and vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. They're doing a great job. The polls are looking good. Last weekend, the polls are looking very, very good. I really hope it's a blue wave that sweeps the country. It needs to be for women's rights, keeping the government out of your bedroom, keeping the government out of what you read, in the schools. And basically, we need to be more independent in what we do. And, regardless of your religion or your faith, I think that should be kept away from politics as well. And apparently Kamala Harris came out this morning, which really got me excited, in the fact that she was going to try and do something to try and end, the war in Gaza. What I don't think people understand is the war in Gaza is not being led by the Americans, although that they are supporting it with ammunitions. It's the leader of Israel that's actually causing all that chaos. And we really need to, in my opinion, stop a lot of the ammunitions that are going into Israel and bring everybody to the table. And, because there's a lot of innocent people that are being killed in Gaza, which, I really feel for. But get out there and vote. Vote for the right thing. Vote for the people that you feel can lead your country and lead them in the direction that you want to be. So from me, Stephen Williams at Centre Olympian, we wish you well. Stay healthy and get out there and vote. Tomorrow voting is from 7 till 7? Mm-hmm. So 7 till 7 tomorrow. Get out there and vote November the 5th.